I was recently reviewing some analytics about this channel and was shocked to learn that my audience viewership is 99.1% male as compared to less than 1% female viewers. This really surprised me because I usually try and keep my videos so they're appealing to both men and women. If I would have known this, I would have been able to save so much time editing out burping and cussing in my videos. I guess if I'm going to make more appealing videos for female viewers, I'm going to have to do topics like Christmas crafts, scrapbooking, scented candle collections, and if all else fails, I can always resort to a crime series on serial killers. Several months ago, I made a video questioning the importance of having the very best equipment, and I'd like to do a little bit of an extension on that about not making excuses when you don't have the ideal environment or workout equipment for your training. Over the last 6 years, I've lived in Ghana for the majority of each year, but as you know, the main sport in Africa is soccer, so as you can imagine, sometimes it can be hard to find a good place to play basketball. The nicest court I've ever been able to find in Kumasi is at KNUST College. It's quite nice. There's a few outdoor courts, but it's for students. It's very limited access. There's only certain times it's available, and so it can be tricky getting there to play. This court you're looking at now is one of the better courts I found to play at. There's some good players that come here at times, and I'll sometimes play here, but it's outdoors, it's dirty. I've yet to find an indoor court in Ghana. Very slippery, but it's still better than most of the courts I encounter. Most of the basketball standards I find there are broken or missing nets. There's usually kids playing there with a flat soccer ball, and it's just not the same. Now, if you're a basketball snob, you know how nice it can be to play indoors, full court, with a nicely finished floor, broken-in leather basketball, glass backboards, breakaway rims. Not that breakaway rims matter much these days to me, but you know what it's like when you've got an ideal situation versus when you're just roughing it out there with the bare minimum. In the 1989 movie Batman, there's a scene where Joker falls into a vat of acid and he goes to a doctor who tries to fix up his face, but he only has limited tools.
You see what I have to work with here.
My family will often use that line as an inside joke whenever our environment or something we're dealing with is less than ideal. It's amazing how nice and advanced some training facilities are, and I'm not just talking about pros, but even at the collegiate level and even some high schools. Their equipment, technology, nutrition, training techniques, and recovery resources are all just state-of-the-art. Now, most of us may not have access to such nice facilities, but when it comes to training, there's a lot more to it than just how nice your gym environment is. One of my favorite scenes from Rocky III is when Rocky's getting ready to fight Clubber Lang. He rents a conference room in a hotel. He's got the media there. He's just kind of sandbagging it with a big crowd around him. Meanwhile, Mr. T's down in his basement working out, and he didn't have as nice of resources.
He's too strong.
How about a picture, baby?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, all right.
Now, even though Mr. T was working out alone in his basement, he still got the job done on that first fight. So even with less than ideal circumstances, you can still take action and make progress when it comes to your training. A lot of it's just your mindset and your focus. Prisons are another example of this. The motivation may be there, but frequently they need to get creative. Even if someone's in solitary confinement, they can still do bodyweight exercises and improve their strength and conditioning. So when it comes to your fitness, don't wait for everything to be perfect before you start. Make the most with what you've got to work with.
Just do it!
Thanks for watching these videos. Hey, check out this video last week I did about injuries. Hardly anyone's watched it, and I spent a lot of time making it.